Joe Budden has added more fuel to his recent feud with Drake by reading aloud DMs that the Six God sent him after he criticized his new album For All the Dogs. On the latest episode of the Joe Budden podcast, the rapper-turned-podcaster publicized a series of fiery messages that Drizzy sent him in the wake of his harsh analysis of his music. Budden began by reading out Drake's lengthy Instagram comment from last week, in which he fired back at the former Slaughterhouse MC for having failed at music and being the poster child of frustration and surrendering. Budden then revealed that Drake had sent him a 55-second voice note, which after initially admitting he didn't listen to, he read out. "Take a chill pill, Anthony," the Toronto superstar allegedly messaged him. "Have a drink. Throw on some instrumentals. Maybe write one of those, fellas, do your thing, let me do my thing joints for old time's sake. A little radio play would do you some good, papa." Interjecting with some commentary, Budden said, "It sounds like he thinks that this is, like, views beef time. I want to reiterate, I'm happier than I've ever been. I don't have beef. I don't even get the message, but cool." Budden replied to Drake's DMs by writing, "I'm not sure why you went crazy like that. I like the album. This ain't 2016, I got no beef. Get your shit off, though. As a matter of fact, nobody's happier for you than me." Drizzy continued by explaining his grievances with Joe's initial comments, saying he felt his criticism was personal and not just limited to his album. "'Cause you bringing up my friends and the bitches I fuck like you know anything about that," he wrote, according to Budden. "Keep it music. I don't give a fuck what you listen to in your free time, because the people's opinion I care about don't have free time." See, still it's another jab. Why do he feel like the need to? Not only do you not have to do this right now, but it don't work on me. But it's fine. I also don't care if you like or dislike something, but don't talk about my life and shit like you trying to plant some seed or paint some narrative and turn people against me. Talk about the music. If you hate it, you hate it. But you talking about I'm out here fucking 25-year-olds, oh, this is personal, so I won't read that one, that shit feels malicious to me, and I don't do well with that. Drake also threw shade at Budden's co-host Parks, writing, "Your nerd co-host can sit and talk about gangsta this and that, but you know how we get down, so keep it journalistic, jabronis." After reading the messages, Joe Budden said he's tired of people thinking he's a Drake hater, while his co-hosts confirmed that he's shown plenty of love to the OVO hitmaker over the years. Drake and Budden's spat began this past weekend when the latter shared his brutally honest thoughts on For All the Dogs on his podcast. "Drake is rapping for the children," he said. "I had to look up how old this nga was when I finished listening to the album. You gonna be 37 years old. Get the fuck away from some of these younger ngas, and stop fucking these 25-year-olds. Why are you still fucking the 25-year-olds? You're a 37-year-old billionaire." He also unfavorably compared Drake's career arc to J. Cole's, saying, "Cole used to rap about kid shit. And then he started to grow up. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. I want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people. That's my issue with him today." Drizzy responded to Budden's comments with a long screed on social media, saying the rapper-turned-broadcaster had failed at music. "You left music behind to do what you were doing in this clip, because this is what actually pays your bills," he wrote. "Why, oh, you switched careers, 'cause the things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your shows in dusty and nice jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. Please, to any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mindset after the fact. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. If you need it put in simpler terms," Drizzy concluded, "I own a 767, he owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions." Budden hit back, writing, "You'll grow up sooner or later. Father Time